Good morning, guys. If you want to see how I installed that 6-litre King's drawer fridge into the back of this camper trailer, then grab yourself a beer or some sort of drink, soft drink if you're a young viewer, alcoholic drink if you're an older viewer. Sit back, relax, watch me mess up some stuff. Let's get into it. The old King's fridge. Alrighty guys, so we just seen that time lapse that I was drilling 4 holes out for these brackets on this fridge. So what I'm doing is I'm using what's called riv nuts, which is this here. So your riv nut goes on a tool like this. It's called a riv nut tool, or along the lines of that. What you do is just find the right bolt. So if you see here, I've got different sizes. So these are M8 riv nuts. So your M8s go on like this, go in like that, come along here, put it in the hole like that, and then squeeze. And then untwist it. There you have. I'll bring you in for a quick look. So there you have it. It's in like right there. So I've got to do one there and a couple at the top. So what's going to happen, I'll just adjust you guys back, tilt you up, is I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the rib nuts in, and then once I've got the fridge installed, then I'll pick the camera back up. It's just a little bit of fiddling around. Alrighty guys, so nut inserts are in. I've got my M8 bolt right here, 30mm socket. Now you just line these up through the hole. Just get it started. Now, it's in, but it's not in tight. We've got another extension bar. there we have it. Installed. Shuts nice and well. Now I've got to install this drawback. So I'll put you guys on a time lapse while I do. There you have it. Alright guys, on to the next job. So, you would have just seen in the last clip that I installed the King's 6 litre fridge drawer. Now, that's installed, and in this video I'm going to do a 12 volt, temporary 12 volt setup for it in the front, in the toolbox. But at the moment, I'm going to move on to new trailer legs. These bad boys. So, these are rated for 500 kilos each. So this trailer is a ton fully loaded. Now, this here is removable. So it comes with this plate, about 4mm plate, 4 or 5mm plate. That sits on like this. Sorry guys. Sits on like that. So what you do is you can weld this to your trailer on the sides, or what I've worked out is you can drill holes on this face. So when you put it on like that, it's completely removable, and then you've got to drill holes through. So you do 2 holes there and then under here as well. Don't know if you guys can see that clearance there where my finger is, but I've got a welder, so I'm gonna have a crack at trying to weld this, and if I can't do it, then my next result is doing the bolt. So what you do is, this is I think 60mm wide, I think. Let's have a look. 70mm wide. Don't know if you guys can see that. With focus, 70mm wide and 110mm long. So if it's 70mm wide, it's 110mm long. You divide 110 by 4 or by 2. So be like, so say for instance 100mm would be 50mm in each side, which wouldn't work. So you do 25mm and 25mm. So yeah, I'm gonna lower you guys on the camera, bring you underneath this camper trailer and show you what I'm thinking about doing it. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but essentially I want to weld it like that. So having that on like that, and welding it like that. Essentially it'll be like that. So I have to weld in there, weld in there. So I'm gonna have to clean this and clean that with the grinder. Oh, that's all done. Now, just gotta clean this up. Ta-da! Cool. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so I've got the welder. I've done some welding. Now they're not the prettiest welders over there. I've never done much I've never done really a lot of welding, so I'm working it out. So I'm gonna do this one, and once I've got it nice, I've done all the work and I'm happy with it, then I'll video record me doing the other side. Alrighty guys, so that's my welding. Now it looks absolutely dog poo. I am not happy with it whatsoever. So I have given up on trying to weld the other side, and I've come up with plan B. Sorry guys, I've just got some small lights. I don't have a lot of lights. So let's get on to this side. So here is the plate, the other one. Now I've measured 70 mil, it's like 35 mil, right? This way, it's 35 mil. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Let's just grab a torch. So what I've done is I've done 55 that way, 70, oh sorry, 55, yeah, 55 that way. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that center punch there is the center of the hole. So I'm going to drill that out now. Let's get to it. Cool. So now that that hole is marked, and this bolt, just get it clean. This bolt can go in here, like that. That rib nut M10 will get squeezed under the trailer. And it'll go in like that. And then it'll get, say for instance, that's the hole. It'll get squeezed in like that, and then done. So now, I'll take you over to the camper trailer. Wait. GoPro turn off. Alrighty guys, so last clip you would have seen that I was putting a rib nut underneath the trailer. So it's been about 4 days since that last clip. I have put the legs on now, so I'll flip the camera around, I'll show you the final product. So that's the legs done now. So what I've done is I've welded that one. Now the welds are not the greatest, and if you see under here, probably not, but I've bolted that one. So the passenger side's welded, driver's side is bolted. That's all done. Now the fridge drawer is done too. So I should have put the fridge back in line with this XTM drawer. So there's no power hooked up to it. We're going away for the June long weekend, which is this Friday. So I have to do a temporary power supply to it, but I will let you know at a later time how it goes. So I'm going to end the video there, guys. Thank you for tuning in, supporting the channel, and watching me succeed and fail. If this is the type of stuff you're into, please like, comment and subscribe. It will keep me motivated, like I've said in the other videos. It will teach me new stuff, and you guys can teach me new stuff on the way as well. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.